soccer since I was 5 years old. Started with Upward and then started with the Leo middle school teams and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel and I decided to play with Sport Club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to the Manchester University ID camp and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my surgery and my other injury. I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Emerson Weaver from Leo High School and Empowered Volleyball Academy. I first picked up a volleyball, I was probably like 8. I started playing club because my best friend did it, especially going into my late middle school years. I started training hard and now I'm playing high school and I love it, and I'm playing beach and I love it, and it's amazing because I get the best of both worlds. For the past 2 years, I really focused on beach, and that's really where I kind of want to go with my future. At Empowered, we've done specific sports performance training with PSM, and it's really just helped us grow as athletes. I notice it, I'm jumping higher, I'm running faster. It's just really helped me overall. It's insane how much of a better athlete I've become, being able to lift and do all those different movements, and I can really just notice it as a club. It's truly helping us all the way around as volleyball players. It's just been super beneficial.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
PSM is not just for me, it's for all athletes in the city, because I'm not the only person in the city that's playing different sports. There's people that play golf, lacrosse, every type of sport in there. I like how it's just personalized. So like your sport, over the winter and most of the summer, I think I focused on putting on weight, putting on more muscle. That'll help in all aspects of football, being able to defeat blocks, tackle, and prevent injuries more. I'm way stronger in other mental aspects of the game, my approach at the plate, how to play different hitters and all that type of stuff that goes into the game. But once August came around, then it was full football mode. It was kind of cool to get that first football offer, and it also shows people around the area that I'm something other than just a baseball player.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
basically the sport for me, and I knew that. I grew up on a golf course. A lot of my family's played golf, and then there's been a lot of college golfers I played with, and I've always wanted to be like them. College golf's always been a goal, and I'm excited that I'm going to get that chance. I ended up choosing Franklin. I really like it there. Really young program, great school as well. I just enjoyed it there, and definitely excited for the 4 years. I started Edge 2 years ago, and that's where I've noticed my biggest improvements. It's coming in here, getting speed, agility, as well as rotation and everything. It all translates to the golf game, becoming stronger, getting some club speed, be able to hit it farther. You have to put in the work. Also, the mental game's a big thing, and Tiffany and I work on that a ton, and I think she's probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am. That's a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you really don't think about that really translates to the golf game.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Welcome to SummitCitySports.com. We are here at Northside High School getting ready for tonight's second matchup of the SAC boy-girl doubleheader between the Southside Archers and the Northside Legends. Southside Archers are coming in at 4-0. This is the first time that they've been 4-0 since 2018-2019. They're looking to go 5-0 for the first time since 06-07. They've shown early on that they can be a force to reckon with. Last time out, they defeated Leo 78-52, with their other wins coming against Tippy New Valley 55-48, beating conference foe Snyder 56-39, and Central Noble 78-52. Leading the way for the Southside Archers, DeMarcus Barr. He had 26 points versus Leo. He's averaging about 15 points a game, and he's a big scorer for the Southside Archers. Now, he's a senior. He's one of the lone seniors on this roster. So Southside is very young, and this was a team last year that really tried competing, and they're looking to take it to the next step this year, and they're showing it so far. Another big reason why the Archers have been successful so far has been Zach Belchner, the 6'8" junior. He's had double-double in 2 of the 4 games. Last time out against Leo, he had 16 points, 10 rebounds, and then earlier in the year against Snyder, 20 points, 11 rebounds for Belchner. He's averaging 13.5 points a game and about 8 rebounds a game as well, while shooting 67% from the field, so he's been pretty efficient as well. Not only is their inside play really good, their guard play is pretty good as well. They have really good guards in Javon Irby, Terrence Johnson, Jarius Timberlake Johnson, Corte Wallace, to name a few. Both have done a great job on the perimeter as well. So Southside definitely has the athletes and ability to contend here with Northside. Now, for the Legends, they're coming in at 1-1. Last time out, they defeated DeKalb 46-42, and then earlier they lost to Blackhawks 78-48. Now, this is a team that lost 9 seniors last year, and they're led in scoring in the 2 games by Max Goheen. He had 11 points last time out against DeKalb. He's averaging 9.5 points as a sophomore. Now, another sophomore who's been a key contributor has been Tyvon Alexander. He's averaging 8 points a game, had 7 points against DeKalb, and he had 6 points last year in last year's game against Northside. Now, this is the key note. Northside lost 9 seniors last year, so this is a fairly young Northside team with only about 3 or 4 seniors that play on the roster. So you're talking about a This is basically what Southside was last year, and what's going on with Northside. They're going to have a couple years to develop and try to. They're going to have a tough task tonight against a good Southside team. Not only that, Tyvon Alexander is not. He's a good guard. He's a good guard play there, but you have five. But doing the job of guarding Zach Belchner will likely be number 5, Jordan Woods, the 6'5" senior. He's averaging 7.5 points a game. He's averaging 3 blocks a game, 2.5 steals a game. He had 9 points last time out against DeKalb. You'll also see B.J. Johnson, Sebastian Moore, Rashawn James, all playing important roles for this young Northside Legends roster. Let's take this time to thank some of our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible here on SummitCitySports.com. Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. New state-of-the-art car wash facilities. Free car washes when you buy from Kelly Automotive. ShopDriveKelly.com. Top Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWNI or any criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Sikoa Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu to learn more. Specialist in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council, an affiliated local union that built Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us at Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll take a short break and be back for tonight's boys basketball action here on SummitCitySports.com.
It was basically the sport for me, and I knew that. I grew up on a golf course. A lot of my family's played golf, and then there's been a lot of college golfers I played with, and I've always wanted to be like them. College golf's always been a goal, and I'm excited that I'm going to get that chance. I ended up choosing Franklin. I really like it there. Really young program. Great school as well. I just enjoyed it there, and definitely excited for the 4 years. I started Edge 2 years ago, and that's where I've noticed my biggest improvements. It's coming in here, getting speed, agility, as well as rotation and everything. It all translates to the golf game. Becoming stronger, gaining some club speed, be able to hit it farther. You have to put in the work. Also, the mental game's a big thing, and Tiffany and I work on that a ton, and I think she's probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am. That's a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you really don't think about that really translates to the golf game.
Countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. We're getting ready for tonight's matchup between the Southside Archers and the Northside Legends. Earlier tonight, Northside Legends were able to defeat the Lady Southside Archers 55-42 for the first time, or for the second time in the last 25 years. And the winner of this game will take home the By-Hay Reinhardt Memorial Trophy that gets awarded to these two rival schools. And now the starting lineups for either team. So there is your starting lineup for tonight's rivalry matchup between these two teams. Last time these teams met, it was a thriller as Northside won in overtime 61-58 at Southside. Coaches for tonight's matchup, coaching for the Legends, Gary Andrews, he's 62-82 in his 7th year at Northside, while Coach J.J. Foster, 68-97 in his 8th year at Southside. He's 121 and 138 overall. These two coaches very experienced, and this rivalry is about to get up and running here. Zach Belchner getting ready to tip for the Archers, while Jordan Woods will be tipping for the Legends. We are about ready for tonight's matchup, and here we go. Ball is up, and tip goes to Northside as the Legends will take possession. Tyvon Alexander gives it off to Max Goheen, and we are underway here at By-Hay Arena. Alexander back to Goheen. Goheen gets a screen by James. Goheen drives right side, throws it away, tried finding Tyvon Alexander there, but it is out of his reach, and the Archers will have possession. Terrence Jordan will inbound for the Archers, gives it on to Javon Irby. Irby, the sophomore, gives it over to Barr. Irby back to Jordan. Jordan to White, who gives it off to Belchner, who drives baseline. Belchner puts it up, but blocked by Jordan Woods. And now Legends look to push in transition. Alexander gets it tipped away by Jordan, but it's going to be a foul on Jordan, so that will send Tyvon Alexander to the line. It's Tyvon Alexander, a 5'9" sophomore guard. He's shooting 0% from the free throw line. Has not made a free throw yet this year. Will tonight be his night? He does. He gets on the board and gets the Legends on the board first. Alexander with one more on the way. Second one on the way, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Moore. Moore puts it up and in. Nice bucket there by Sebastian Moore. Makes it 3-0 lead for the Legends, and immediately turned over by the Archers. And a pass there by Moore. Moore was trying to find Alexander, but unable to do so. Went off the body of one of the Archer defenders there. Irby gives it off up ahead, and Belchner throws it up, gets the ball, and puts up the bucket. Nice little transition points there for the Legends. Goheen going to be leading the charge offensively for the Legends. Goheen gives it off to Alexander. Alexander pulls it from the elbow and hits it. Tyvon Alexander adds 2 more points to the Legends lead. Makes it 5-2. Barr drives, gets tripped up, and is going to be called for a foul. I believe the foul is going to be on number 15. Foul's going to be on Tyvon Alexander, actually. Be his first foul. Irby to inbound, gives it off to Belchner. Belchner gets a double team for a second, but pulls off. And there's going to be a travel on Belchner. I think he moved his pivot foot. So Goheen takes it up for the Legends. Wood gives it off to Alexander. Alexander going to work. He drives inside, draws a triple team, but it gets stolen away by Avion White, the senior. Irby gets it inside to Belchner. Belchner puts it up, and no good, just short. It's rebounded by Woods. Woods gets it up to Moore. Moore back to Woods. 3 on the way by Goheen. It's off the mark, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Tyvon Alexander. .549 left here in this first quarter of action. Irby gives it off up ahead. White has it now. Gives it off to Jordan. Jordan to Marcus Barr. Jordan has it at the top of the key. Guarded closely by number 0, Sebastian Moore. Moore with that tight defense, breaks away and drives, nowhere to go, gives it off to Barr. DeMarcus Barr hits the three, no good. It goes in and out. It's rebounded by Jordan Wood. Jordan Wood pushes it up ahead to Goheen. Goheen back to Woods. Woods to Goheen. Goheen thinking about shooting it, pulls it back, gives it off to Woods. Woods drives inside, nowhere to go, pulls the pull-away jumper, no good. Rebounded by DeMarcus Barr. Barr dishes it off to Irby. Irby pushing it in transition, drives inside, puts it up and in. Javon Irby with the bucket. 5-4, Northside lead. Max Goheen takes it over to the right wing, guarded by Javon Irby. Irby gets a screen by Woods. Now he dishes it off to Alexander. Alexander drives inside, gets blocked by number 1, Aviary White. It'll stay Northside basketball. Northside doing a pretty good job defensively so far inside the paint. Woods has it, drives baseline, but he traveled. Tried doing a little crossover on Belschner, but to no prevail. So pushing it up ahead, Southside does. Barr pulls it from the elbow and off the back of the iron. Belschner gets the rebound. There's going to be a foul on Goheen, I believe. Trying on the box out of Belschner. Not sure what else you can do there when you're trying to box out the 6'8" sophomore or junior. So Jordan inbounds and he turns it over. A little floater. Alexander tried getting it to Woods, but that's swatted away by Belschner. It'll stay Northside basketball. Alexander was trying to find Woods on the alley-oop, but unable to do so there. So Goheen inbounds from the corner. He's going to find Alexander. Tyvon Alexander gives it over to Woods. Jordan Woods to Goheen. Back to Alexander. Alexander drives baseline, gets swatted away again. I think that was White with the block. White has been a blocking machine early on here. And checking in for the first time for Max Goheen, who I think picked up his second foul. It'll be Connor Surate, a senior. Terrence Jordan has it, gives it off to White. White over to Belschner. Belschner short off the iron, and it's rebounded by the Legends. Gives it off to Tyvon Alexander, who misses the shot. No foul called, and DeMarcus Barr comes away with the rebound. Barr guarded by James. Rashawn James on Barr. Barr drives left side, jump stops, puts it up off the back of the iron, no good. It's rebounded by James, and a foul is going to be called on Barr, I do believe. Barr getting called for the foul. Checking in for the first time tonight, Kamari Charlton, the sophomore. He's coming in for Rashawn James. Surate has the ball. Gives it off to Moore. Moore over to Alexander. Alexander back to the top of the key to Woods. Woods turns it over, gets stripped away. Irby has it now. He's going to push in transition, takes it himself, and lays up the layup. Irby gives South a 6-5 lead with 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Sebastian Moore tries getting it inside to Charlton, but nowhere to go. Irby again in transition, puts it up and in. Javad Irby with 2 quick buckets, and they will take a timeout. Northside, we will too, here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 8-5 Southside leads after Southside got a couple quick transition points by Javon Irby. He's up to 6 points early on as the Archers lead the Legends 8-5 early on in this first quarter. Now last year this was a great matchup, very close. Northside won 61-58 in overtime. So Southside wants to come away with this victorious here. And they want to go 5-0 for the first time since 2006. That's what they're aiming for here. As the ball is being brought up by Serate. He gives it off to Moore. Moore drives left side, dishes it off to Roger Smith, who checks in for the first time tonight. Gives it off to Charlton. Charlton drives, gives it off to Moore Smith, and puts it up. No good. Roger Smith misses it, and it is taken away by the Archers. Jordan puts it up and misses the shot. Rebounded by Charlton. Charlton gives it up ahead, who pushes it, and again, stolen away by Irby. Irby looking to push it once again in transition. Irby gives it off to Belshner. Belshner pulls it from the free throw line off the back of the iron, and White almost got the rebound there, but the Legends prevail. Alexander drives, gives it off to Roger Smith, and Roger Smith gets on the board. Roger Smith, the 6'8" senior center, with 2 points. Makes it 8-7, South lead. Shot by White off the back of the iron, no good. It's rebounded by number 12, Serate. Serate gives it up ahead to Moore. Moore pulls the three, no good. It's a little long. Belshner tried recovering it, and nowhere to go. But this time Moore gets it back and puts it up and in. Moore up with his second point, his second bucket of the night. Makes it 9-8, North leads. Irby drives inside, bodies his way in, and gets the bucket to fall. Javon Irby becoming a presence inside in transition. 10-9 now South. And a offensive foul called on, I think that's Roger Smith on the moving screen. Mass subs coming in. And I think Northside called a timeout. No timeout called, actually. But Coach Andrews was not happy there with Tyvon Alexander. But yeah, mass subs coming in for Southside. Corte Wallace inbounding for the Legends. Gives it off to Kendrick Alexander. Timberlake Johnson now on the wing. Gives it off and stolen away by number 4, Tyvon Alexander. Alexander throws it up ahead, nowhere, and turned it over. See number 12 there, looks like Zachariah Belshner checks in for Southside. Corte Wallace gives it off to Irby, or that's Alexander Jr. Alexander drives baseline, puts up the fake, and he traveled. 34 seconds left here in this first quarter. Serate, running point, guarded by Corte Wallace. Three on the way by Alexander, and it banks it in. The bank is open, and Tyvon Alexander gets on the board, adds, and gives Northside a 12-10 lead. Corte Wallace with the step back three, no good. Belshner tried coming away with the rebound. It is instead going to be Tyvon Alexander. Alexander gives it over to Charlton, who hits the three, no good. And it's going to be tipped out by Timberlake Johnson with 1.4 seconds left for Northside to get one more play in. Jordan Woods checks in for Shane Rogers-Smith for this final play before the quarter. Tipped to Woods, no good. And that will end the first quarter of action. Northside leads 12-10 as we enter the second quarter of play. We'll be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 12-10, Northside leads early here against South in this rivalry, with the winner taking home the By-Pay Reinhardt Memorial Trophy. Last year it went to Northside. Southside looking to come away with it this year. The last 40 years, Northside's won this series 31-24. So it is a historic rivalry that has dated back a long time. Javon Irby has it left wing as we start this second quarter of action. Terrence Jordan over to Belshner. Belshner thought about pulling it there, decides to drive inside instead, and it's stolen away by B.J. Johnson, who checks in, and that time it was stolen away by Timberlake Johnson. Pushing up ahead to Terrence Jordan. Jordan puts it up and hits the bucket. Jordan ties it up for the Archers and gets on the board, and there is a, looks like, turnover on Northside. Jawan Irby bringing the ball up court. Gives it off to Terrence Jordan. Jordan guarded by Goheen. Gives it off to Corte Wallace. Wallace over to Timberlake Johnson. And it's going to be a foul, off the ball foul on number 12, Sarate. Be Sarate's first foul. Irby to inbound. Gives it inside to Belshner. Belshner been very quiet tonight, but gets on the board with his first bucket. Belshner, his second bucket, I should say. 4 points on the night early on. Roger Smith has it top of the key, gives it off to Goheen, who pulls the three off the back of the iron, no good. Irby tried corralling it, nowhere, no good, but that's stolen away by Timberlake Johnson. Timberlake Johnson over to Corte Wallace. Corte Wallace puts it up and in. Corte Wallace gives Southside the lead once again and extends it to 16-12. Three on the way, no good by B.J. Johnson, and it's brought down by Timberlake Johnson. Terrence Jordan bringing it up court now for the Archers. Jordan, a 5'10" sophomore guard, gives it off to Javon Irby, who gives it off to Zach Belshner. Belshner pulls the three off the back of the iron, no good, and it is rebounded by number 12 for the legend, Sarate. Sarate pushes up ahead to Charlton. Charlton drives inside and puts up the shot and makes it. Charlton gets on the board. And makes it 16-14. Corte Wallace is going to be called for it, or there's going to be a moving screen called on Timberlake Johnson. Nice pass by Waits, who gets it to Woods, and Woods puts it up and in. Waits with a nice pass, who finds Woods underneath the basket there. Irby finds Belshner, who gives it to Corte Wallace. Wallace over to Irby. Irby pulls it from the free throw line, and Irby hits it. And that is going to be a foul, a turnover on north side as Belshner checks out in for the other Belshner. Jordan gives it off to Irby with 5:08 left here in the second quarter. Irby drives, gives it over to Jordan. Jordan over to Irby. Irby underneath the basket, puts it up and in. Irby is going to work. 12 points early on for Javon Irby. Devon Johnson drives left side, no good. Rebound by Woods. Woods almost got stripped away, but it's going to be a hold on Corte Wallace, I believe. The second foul for Corte Wallace. As Goheen to inbound. Gives it off to Woods. Woods drives inside, puts up the roll, and gets the and one to fall. Nice. Woods looks to complete the and one here. And misses it. Belshner comes away with the rebound, but there's going to be a foul called on Waits. So Waits' second foul. As Southside leads 20-18. Wallace gives it to Barr. Barr to Irby. Irby pulls it from the elbow and off the mark. Belshner gets the rebound, who gives it out to Irby. Southside looking to penetrate here. Jordan, left side, gives it off to Irby. Irby in the corner, drives middle. Back to Barr. DeMarcus Barr gives it off to Terrence Jordan. Jordan getting a screen by Belshner, who drives inside. Jordan almost turned it over. Corte Wallace gets it back, drives inside, and almost had the N1 to fall. Corte Wallace is going to head to the free throw line, almost had the N1 to fall after an in and out attempt there. Foul is on Rashawn James. So Corte Wallace heads to the line. Corte Wallace on the year, 75% from the free throw line. Wallace is averaging 4.8 points a game this year as well, as he misses the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Wallace flies it, and it rolls in and makes it 21-18. South leads, and he'll check out. He'll check out for Jarius Timberlake Johnson. Max Goheen has it, pushes up ahead to Tyvon Alexander. Alexander gives it off to Waits. Waits gives it to Goheen. Goheen's been pretty quiet tonight with 0 points early. Woods now on the give and go, and he traveled. It was a nice play design there, but Woods forgot to take a couple dribbles there. And it does not work out in Northside's favor. 3:35 left here in this first quarter. South leads 21-18 over North. Belshner over to DeMarcus Barr. Barr over to Irby. Irby with the hot hand with 12 points. Barr, again, at top of the key, drives inside, gets swatted away by Woods, and Northside looks to run in transition. Tyvon Alexander with the double pump in, and that's good. Tyvon Alexander up to 8 points. Irby drives him immediately, and it's the and one to fall. Javon Irby with the bucket and the and one. Javon Irby. He's only 5'7", but he's playing like he's 6'3". He's bodying his way inside and getting the buckets, getting these inside layups to fall. He's up to 14 points, make it 15 if he hits it. He does. Javon Irby, 15 points early on, makes it 24-20, or 23-21. South leads, and a nice shot there as Woods tried getting the bucket to fall, unable to do so. The foul is on Kendrick Alexander, his first. With Jordan Woods heading to the free throw line. Woods on the year, a 50% free throw shooter. And he misses the first. Zach Belshner will come in for Zachariah Belshner. One more on the way for Woods. Second is good and makes it 24-22. South, three on the way, and that is good by DeMarcus Barr. And that's tipped away by the Archers. Oh, nice behind the back pass by Timberlake Johnson out of the reach of Belshner. It'll be Northside basketball. Tyvon Alexander gets swatted by Belshner, but Woods recovers, but it's stolen away by Alexander. This time Barr takes it up himself and a body, and DeMarcus Barr is going to be heading to the free throw line. Second foul on Rashawn James as DeMarcus Barr looks to add his fourth and fifth point. On the year, DeMarcus Barr, 63% free throw shooter. And he misses off the back of the iron. With one more coming. Second one flies, and it's good. Makes it 28-21. Waits, throws it up ahead, and that's blocked by Belshner as James tried putting up the bucket. And Irby running up ahead gets Waits, who bumped for the foul. So Irby going to be heading to the free throw line as Southside is in the bonus with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. So Irby looking to add 16 and 17. First one up and good. With one more coming. Irby had 9 points and 6 rebounds last time out against Leo, and he hits both of them. Makes it a 30-21 Southside lead. And Northside looking to answer. Tyvon Alexander has it top of the key, drives left side, puts it up, got fouled, and so he'll be heading to the free throw line. second foul on Kendrick Alexander. As Tyvon Alexander will be shooting from the free throw line, and he hits it. Couple subs coming in for Southside. Wallace and Jordan come in. Couple sophomores. One more on the way for Alexander, and he hits it. Hits both of them. He's up to 10. As it's 23-30. Southside leads. Jordan has it. Drives right, left side. Puts it up and in. No good. Belschner tips it back, and Southside gets the rebound. Barr hits the jumper from the elbow. DeMarcus Barr with the bucket. Makes it 32-23. James gets it inside to Waits. Waits puts up the bucket and good. Waits with 4 points on the night with 1:13 left. 32-25, Southside leads. Belschner out to Irby. Irby thought about pulling it but drives inside instead. Gets the bucket to fall. Javon Irby shooting lights out so far. Up to 19, and we're not even in the second half yet. Turnover for Southside. Jordan puts up the bucket and good. Southside pulling away. Terrence Jordan gets in on the action with the bucket. 36-25, Southside leads. Waits gives it inside to Rogers. And he traveled. Roger Smith traveled there. And nothing to come from there for Northside. Barr gives it off to Jordan with 24 seconds left. Belschner over to Irby. Irby to Barr. Barr drives, nowhere to go. Gives it off to Jordan. Over to Irby. Irby pulls the three from the corner, no good. With 10 seconds left, it's rebounded by James. James pushing up ahead, gives it off to Waits. Waits, who puts it up, no good. Roger Smith, no good either. Irby for the buzzer, no good. And that will end the first half of action as Southside leads Northside 36-25. We'll take a break and be back with some halftime stats here on SummitCitySports.com.
Soccer since I was 5 years old. Started with Upward and then started with the Leo middle school teams and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel and I decided to play with Sport Club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to Manchester University ID camp and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my surgery and my other injury. I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy, and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Emerson Weaver from Leo High School and Empowered Volleyball Academy. I first picked up a volleyball, I was probably like 8. I started playing club because my best friend did it, especially going into my late middle school years. I started training hard and now I'm playing high school and I love it, and I'm playing beach and I love it, and it's amazing because I get the best of both worlds. For the past 2 years, I really focused on beach, and that's really where I kind of want to go with my future. At Empowered, we've done specific sports performance training with PSM, and it's really just helped us grow as athletes. I notice it, I'm jumping higher, I'm running faster. It's just really helped me overall. It's insane how much of a better athlete I've become, being able to lift and do all those different movements, and I can really just notice it as a club. It's truly helping us all the way around as volleyball players. It's just been super beneficial.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
PSM is not just for me, it's for all athletes in the city, because I'm not the only person in the city that's playing different sports. There's people that play golf, lacrosse, every type of sport in there. I like how it's just personalized. So like your sport, over the winter and most of the summer, I think I focused on putting on weight, putting on more muscle. That'll help in all aspects of football, being able to defeat blocks, tackle, and prevent injuries more. I'm way stronger in other like mental aspects of the game, my approach at the plate, how to play different hitters and all that type of stuff that goes into the game. But once August came around, then it was full football mode. It was kind of cool to get that first football offer, and it also shows people around the area that I'm something other than just a baseball player.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
From day one, it was basically the sport for me, and I knew that. I grew up on a golf course. A lot of my family's played golf, and then there's been a lot of college golfers I played with, and I've always wanted to be like them. College golf's always been a goal, and I'm excited that I'm going to get that chance. I ended up choosing Franklin. I really like it there. Really young program. Great school as well. I just enjoyed it there, and definitely excited for the 4 years. I started Edge 2 years ago, and that's where I've noticed my biggest improvements. It's coming in here, getting speed, agility, as well as rotation and everything. It all translates to the golf game. Becoming stronger, getting some club speed, be able to hit it farther. You have to put in the work. Also, the mental game's a big thing, and Tiffany and I work on that a ton, and I think she's probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am. That's a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you really don't think about that really translates to the golf game.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape, and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. It is halftime here at By-Hay Arena here at Northside High School, where the Southside Archers are leading the Northside Legends 36-25. And it's been a back-and-forth matchup until Southside was able to pull away late in that second quarter. And Southside has been due to Javon Irby for the Archers. 19 points in the first half, all from basically going at the Northside defenders and charging in the basket. He's leading the way for the Archers. You got DeMarcus Barr also in there with 7 points, Zach Belcher with 4 points, Terrence Johnson 4 points, and then Corte Wallace with 3 points. As for the Northside Legends, Tyvon Alexander has 10 points, Jordan Woods 5 points, Sebastian Moore 4 points, Omarion Waits with 4 points, and then Shane Rogers-Smith with 35 points. Or Devont Harris-Smith with 35 points. Some scores from other SAC matchups going on currently. 66-31, Lures on top of Northrop. End of the third. Snyder leads Wayne 35-27. Carroll leads Concordia 42-39 with 118 left there. If you want to catch any of those matchups, they'll be on SummitCitySports.com as well. We'll take a minute timeout. By that time, we'll be back with the second half of action here on SummitCitySports.com.
My name's Cam Smith. I'm the Director of Football Operations for PSM Football. PSM Football is going to change the landscape of Fort Wayne football. There's a huge need for folks that want to get their sons and daughters involved in some personalized instruction, specifically in football at all positions. For the first time ever, we're bringing to the region a wide variety of different programming outside of the normal instruction. We're going to bring the 7-on-7 teams. We're also going to bring adult programming, flag leagues. We're going to bring indoor leagues, outdoor leagues. We're going to do a lot of different camps and clinics for all different ages, but also for coaches. We also take a more of a holistic approach when it comes to developing the whole person. We want to be sure that we're doing exactly what the parents want, exactly what the athletes want, and exactly what the coaches think that the athlete needs to work on. Parents can sign their kids up right now for personalized training at all positions in football, so we're excited about that, and we look forward to have everybody come out and take advantage of what we're offering with PSM Football.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, just about ready to start this second half of action in the Reinhardt By-Hay Arena rivalry matchup where the winner will take home the trophy. Northside won the girls' game earlier today, and they're looking to sweep Southside here tonight. But the way it looks is they're going to have some work cut out for them as Southside leads North 36-25 to begin this second half of action. Max Goheen has it, gives it off to Tyvon Alexander. Goheen over in the corner to James. Goheen has it, and good ball movement so far by Northside. Gives it, Goheen dishes off to Alexander over to James. And Alexander turns it over. Barr now with the ball. Gives it off to Terrence Johnson. Johnson pulls it back and looks to navigate some traffic. Johnson gets a screen by Belster, pulls the three instead and hits it. Jordan with the three ball. And Coach Andrews is not happy. He's immediately going to take a timeout. So will we here on SummitCitySports.com.
Choose Kelly Chevrolet. We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, let's take a look at that three ball by Terrence Johnson. on the Anderson-Hegan air conditioning replay. Thought about doing a little pick and roll there, but did not care and hits it anyways as the Legends come away with the ball after the timeout. 7 minutes left here in this third quarter. Woods drives inside with the finger roll finish, no good, and the south side comes away with it. Irby pushes it up ahead to Jordan, and Jordan hits it. Jordan with 2 more points, adding to his total, and again another loose ball and almost a turnover. Still loose, swatted away by Belschner. Irby gets it out to Barr. Barr pushing it over to Jordan again, who gets the ball stuck in the corner, and that will be a jump ball. Jordan tried keeping the hot streak alive, but a little bit short there. But still, South leads 41-25. Belschner gets it in from Irby. Belschner going to go on Waits. Belschner instead gives it back to Irby. Southside moving the ball around. Irby gives it off to Barr. Barr drives left side, jump stops, puts it up. No good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Belschner. Belschner puts it up, and it makes it. Zach Belschner, 2 points. 43-25. Southside leads. Goheen gives it over to Roger Smith, who didn't get it, and another turnover. Goheen pushing it up ahead. Goheen drives. Instead gives it to Shane Roger Smith, no good. And ball is loose, still loose, and we got a jump ball. That will go to Northside. Jordan Woods checks in, as does Sebastian Moore for the Legends. Goheen gives it off to Moore. Moore over to Tyvon Alexander. Northside been looking for a bucket here. Have struggled to get anything going so far this third quarter. Alexander puts it up, gets fouled, and so he'll be heading to the free throw line for some free throws. Fouls on Belschner, his first. First one up, it's good.
Alexander makes the shot.
With one more on its way. Second is up and good. Puts him up to 12 points on the night and makes it a 43-27 Southside lead. Jordan directing traffic, tries finding it down low, nowhere to go. Gives it to Javon Irby. Irby drives, loses the ball, and Northside takes possession. Northside pushing, and it's going to be a foul on the floor, I believe on Jordan. It'll be his second foul. So Goheen inbound. Woods puts it up, no good. Again, another foul on the floor. I believe that's going to be on Belschner. It'll be Belschner's second. 4:57 left here in the second half, or in the third quarter. Goheen crossing over Jordan, gives it off to James, who misses the shot, and Northside's really struggled to find anything offensively. Jordan got tied up for a second, but gets fouled by Tyvon Alexander. Irby to inbound for the Archers. Finds Belschner, who puts it up, and no shot. Going to be a foul. Foul's going to be on Goheen. That's his fourth. And Goheen's going to have to come out of this game. He's Northside's leading scorer, but he's been basically non-existent this whole game. Belschner has it, left corner, gives it inside to White. White to Jordan for three, no good. Rebounded by White. White puts it back up and makes it. No. White gets on the board for Southside, makes it 45-27. 4 minutes left. And a travel on James there. And Northside really struggling to find anything offensively. Terrence Jordan, run point, gives it off to Javon Irby. Irby to Belschner. Belschner with a screen. Off the ball screen. Gives it back to Belschner. Belschner turns it over, and Moore has it in transition. Moore hits the and one. Nice little bucket there by Sebastian Moore. Getting the first field goal of the second half for Northside, coming after 4 minutes of play. The and one is good. Makes it 45-30. Southside leads. Jordan at the top of the key, guarded by Alexander, gives it off to Barr. Barr moves it up top, gives it to Irby. Javon Irby, guarded by James. Back to Barr. Actually to Jordan, who Jordan throws it away. Now, that was poked away by Javon Irby as Woods was looking to score in transition, unable to do so. On an offensive foul on Northside. That'll be on James, his third. So not what Northside needed. Southside gets the ball back. Jordan crosses over, drives, and he get bumped. Foul's going to be on Alexander. Be Tyvon Alexander's third foul, and Waits is going to have to check in. Jordan inbounds to Belschner. Belschner going to work on Woods. Gives it back to Barr. Barr at top of the key. Directing traffic. Gives it off to Jordan. Jordan gives it off to Belschner. That's Barr from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Waits. Waits gives it off to Tyvon Alexander. Alexander looking to push for the Legends. Alexander over to Moore. Moore pulls the three. No good. Rebounded by Barr. Barr pushing immediately. Barr drives left side. Gives it off to White, and White got bumped. And White's going to be heading to the free throw line. AVR White going to be heading to the charity stripe to shoot some free throws. 0%, 0 free throws made on the year, so looking to change that tonight. So now Southside in the bonus the rest of this quarter with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. No good by White, as Belschner, Wallace, and Timberlake Johnson will check in for the Archers. White lets the second one fly, no good, and it remains 45-30. Alexander drives, nowhere to go, gives it off to Moore. Moore, again, drives inside instead with a nice finger roll. Tavon Moore, nice little finger roll there. Makes it 45-32 with 2 minutes left. DeMarcus Barr, left wing, over to Javon Irby. Corte Wallace now, over to Barr. Barr with the bucket, no good. Rebounded by number 3, B.J. Johnson. B.J. Johnson gets it over to Woods. Woods on the right wing, gives it back to B.J. Johnson. Johnson guarded closely by DeMarcus Barr. Back over to Sebastian Moore. Moore getting a screen by Waits over to Woods, who loses it for a second but recovers. Woods back to Tavon Alexander. Guarded closely by Corte Wallace. And he drives left side and gets swatted, but it's going to be a foul on Wallace. And Alexander fell hard there. So Alexander's going to be heading to the free throw line. Looked like Wallace just got a bit of hand there. Almost a clean swat. So Alexander, who's hit four free throws already tonight, looking to make it add 5 and 6 to his total. First one is good. With one more on the way. Shot is up and no good. It's rebounded by Timberlake Johnson. Corte Wallace pushing it to Barr. Barr puts it up and in. DeMarcus Barr, 2 points. 47-33 now. Southside leads. 3 on the way by Tyvon Alexander. No good. It's rebounded by B.J. Johnson. No good. Gives it back to Tyvon Alexander. And Tyvon Alexander puts it off the glass. Alexander with a nice play there, putting it up and in. And then again, look at that. Timberlake Johnson going across the court for the bucket. 49-35. 45 seconds left in the third. Alexander gets it inside to Waits. Waits guarded by Timberlake Johnson, and Waits got fouled on the shot. So Waits will be shooting free throws.
Foul number 3, his second.
Be the second foul on Timberlake Johnson. Waits hits the first. With one more coming. Second one flies, and it's good. 6 points early. 6 points here for Omarion Waits. It's at 49-37, 12-point lead for the Archers. Corte Wallace with the 3-ball, no good. And it is rebounded by Waits, who pushes it up to head to Alexander. Alexander gets stripped away by Irby, and it will stay Legends basketball. $18 seconds left here as Devonce Harris Moore checks in. And ball's out of bounds again with 14.7 seconds. Down to 12. Moore loses the ball, gives it back to Woods. Woods drives inside, puts up the finger roll, and gets it to fall. Woods gets the bucket to fall and will be shooting the and one. Try to cut it to a single-digit deficit. Cut the lead down to 9 points. Woods off the back of the iron, no good. Wallace puts it up from half court, no good. And that will end the third quarter. Southside leads Northside 49-39 as we head to the fourth quarter.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade-in services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 49-39. Southside leads Northside as we head to the fourth quarter of action. Southside really leading the way here, but Northside cutting in that deficit. It was at 15. It's down to 10. And Southside has kind of gone cold from the field the last to end the third quarter. So we'll see if they can heat up a little bit here. Javon Irby leading the way for either team with 19 points. None in the second half, though, all in the first half. There's a off-the-ball foul on number 5. That's Jordan Woods. So Southside will have the basketball underneath the basket. Kicked out of bounds there by James. Irby gives it to Belshner in the corner. Belshner going to work on Waits. Belshner makes him fall, misses the shot, and Northside has it in transition. Northside pulls it back. Waits has it at top of the key. Drives inside, no good. Rebounded by Woods. Woods got fouled. I believe that's going to be on Wallace. That'll probably be his fourth. That'll be Wallace's third foul. That will send Jordan Woods to the free throw line, a 50% free throw shooter on the year. He's knocked down one already tonight. Misses the first. With one more to go. Aid North on call, Eric Hosmer on camera. Glad to have you joining us tonight. And Woods misses both free throws. DeMarcus Barr comes away with the rebound. Barr pushes up to head to Corte Wallace. Over to Belshner. Belshner gets blocked, but fouled by Rashawn James. That'll be Rashawn James' fourth foul. So that will take him out of the game as Harris Moore will check in. Officials are talking about something here. But free throws on the way for Zach Belschner, who's got 6 points already on the night. Hits the first. With one more coming. Second one flies. No good. Rebounded by Alexander. Alexander over to Goheen. Goheen over back to Tyvon Alexander. Back to Goheen. North side with some good ball movement around. Shot by Woods. No good. Rebounded by Belschner. Comes away with it. Irby over to Corte Wallace. Wallace to Jordan. Jordan to Barr. Barr pulls it back to top of the key. Corte Wallace now gives it back to Jordan. Jordan guarded by Goheen. Goheen's got 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful here. Gives it off to Barr. Barr drives off the face of Harris Smith or Harris Moore into the hands of Goheen. Goheen pulls the 3 off the front of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Irby. Irby pulls it ahead. Finger roll. Finish by DeMarcus Barr. Gives him 11 points on the night and a timeout called by Northside. We'll take 1-2 here on SummitCitySports.com. Or Southside.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. 52-39, Southside leads with 6:22 left here on SummitCitySports.com at By Hay Arena. As Northside has possession of the ball with Max Goheen getting a double team. Tyvon Alexander now has it. He thought about pulling the 3 there, pulls it back, drives inside, and no good. Doesn't get the floater to go. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace pushing ahead to Belschner. Belschner got, he's going to be called for a travel. Almost looked like Harris Moore got a hand in there. And Belschner took another step than he needed to. Tyvon Alexander now drives middle, spins, trying to make something work. Doesn't have anything, gives it to Sebastian Moore, who pulls a shot and gets fouled, so he'll be heading to the free throw line for shots.
Foul number 11, his third, team second.
Be the third foul for Terrence Jordan. Free throw is no good by Sebastian Moore, who's a 50% free throw shooter coming into tonight. Second one flies, no good. It's rebounded by Jordan. That time Sebastian Moore fouled there, so on the loose ball, so Southside will have it. Jordan gets it into Corte Wallace, who gives it back to Jordan. Jordan drives baseline, gives it off to Corte Wallace, who pulls the wide open 3, and it rolls in. Corte Wallace with the 3 ball. Makes it 55-39. And they are pulling away. The Archers are, and there's another foul there. Foul's again going to be on Jordan. Be Jordan's fourth foul. Hits the first is Goheen. That's his first bucket of the night. No good. Tyvon Alexander actually hit the bucket. And it will be a 55-40 ball game. 3 on the way again for Corte Wallace off the back of the iron, but he almost got his own rebound. However, Northside comes away with it. Sebastian Moore misses the shot, and ball is still up and going. And there is a foul on the play. On number 15, that's Rashawn James. Rashawn James will foul out of the ball game. So BJ Johnson will check in. As Wallace inbounds it to Jordan. Jordan gives it off to Wallace. Wallace with the behind the back pass to Belschner. No good. Rebounded by Irby. Irby puts it up. No good. Ball is still loose. It's poked away. Ball again still loose, but Jordan comes away with it. 55-40. South leads with 4:30 left. And another turnover. BJ Johnson now pushing it. And he got fouled by Corte Wallace on there. So that'll be Wallace's fourth.
Foul number 10, his fourth, team's fourth.
Goheen inbounds. 3 on the way, and it is good. BJ Johnson with a 3-ball. BJ Johnson gets on the board, and ball loose, and foul on the play. And that foul is going to be on Tyvon Alexander. That's his fourth. And Northside is going to want to take a 30-second timeout. So will we here on SummitCitySports.com.
3, 2, 1.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 58-43. Southside leads over the Legends as Zach Belschner is heading to the free throw line for 2 shots. Belschner hits the first. With one more coming. And Belcher is in and out on the second. Northside pushes ahead. Goheen for 3. No good. Rebounded by Woods, but there is going to be a foul on Wallace. And that is going to be Wallace's 5th foul. So he will check out of the ball game. And that puts Northside in the bonus.
That's his fifth, team's fifth.
So Wallace fouls out of the game with 4 minutes left. And Jordan Woods will be shooting from the free throw line. Woods does not get the first one to roll in. With one more coming. Second one flies, and it is good. Makes it 44-56. Irby to Timberlake Johnson. Over to Belschner. He gives it off to Barr. Barr directing traffic. Gives it back to Timberlake Johnson. Over to Irby. Irby looking around. Gives it back to Barr. Barr pulls it back to Irby. Irby to Belschner. Belschner puts it up. Blocked by Woods. Belschner puts it up but gets fouled. And Belschner heading to the free throw line again. Foul is going to be on Jordan Woods, his second foul. First one is up and rolls in. Belcher up to 9 points on the night. And hits the second. Belcher up to 10 points on the evening. Makes it 58-44 with 3:28 left. Never mind. They did not count that last shot. Stepped on the line. So he's stuck with 9 points. Southside putting a little pressure on North here as Woods breaks it and gets swatted away by Belschner. And Goheen is going to foul out after bumping Barr there. As that's Goheen's fifth foul. And that will send DeMarcus Barr to the free throw line. And North has had nothing in the second half offensively. Barr flies the first, no good. With one more coming. Second free throw is up and good for DeMarcus Barr. Barr up to 13 on the night. Northside trying to come up with something here. Down 14 with 2:50 left in the ball game. Alexander pulls the three ball off the mark. Timberlake Johnson comes away with the rebound and dribbles it up the court. Southside moving ball around, gives it off to Belschner inside. Belschner pulls a jumper, no good, it's long. And it is rebounded by Alexander. Alexander guarded closely by Javon Irby. Gives it off to Waits. Waits over to Moore. Moore puts up the bucket and gets it to fall. And Northside wants to take a timeout, so will we here on SummitCitySports.com.
I was basically the sport for me, and I knew that. I grew up on a golf course. A lot of my family's played golf, and then there's been a lot of college golfers I played with, and I've always wanted to be like them. College golf's always been a goal, and I'm excited that I'm going to get that chance. I ended up choosing Franklin. I really like it there. Really young program. Great school as well. I just enjoyed it there, and definitely excited for the 4 years. I started Edge 2 years ago, and that's where I've noticed my biggest improvements. It's coming in here, getting speed, agility, as well as rotation and everything. It all translates to the golf game. Becoming stronger, getting some club speed, be able to hit it farther. You have to put in the work. Also, the mental game's a big thing, and Tiffany and I work on that a ton, and I think she's probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am. That's a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you really don't think about that really translates to the golf game.
Countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. Southside leads Northside 58-46 with 2:20 left here in this fourth quarter. So North still not out of it yet. As Waits has to come out of the ball game. And another foul on North. Fouls on number 11 there. That's Rogers Smith, Shane Rogers Smith, who checks in for the first time tonight, a sophomore. So he'll send Terrence Jordan to the free throw line for the Archers. Jordan, a 5'10" sophomore, who hits his first free throw. Jordan up to 10 points, looking for 11, no good. Almost rebounded by Javon Irby. It goes off his hands, out of bounds, and Northside comes away with the ball. Kendrick Alexander comes in for the Archers. Another sophomore. This is a very sophomore-loaded Archers team. And ball is loose. Northside comes away with it. 3 on the way by Roger Smith, no good. Now Barr pushes it in transition. Barr gives it over to Alexander. Alexander to Irby. Irby to Timberlake Johnson. Back to Barr. Barr back to Irby as Southside tries to run some clock. Barr has it, right wing. Gives it over to Irby. Irby now with a screen by Timberlake Johnson. Gives it back to Alexander. Alexander to Timberlake Johnson. Southside really trying to run some clock here as it's down to 1:25 left. And Irby drives inside, gets bumped, and Irby's going to be heading to the free throw line. Irby, after that incredible first half of action with 19 points, has been quiet here in the second half. No points yet in the second half. He's looking to add to that total of 19 here. First one flies. Good. Gets him to 20 points. Makes it 60-46 with one more to go. Second one flies short off the front of the iron. Makes it 60-46 with 1:15 left in this ball game. Moore from way downtown, no good. Belster comes away with the rebound, and South looks to pull it back. Never mind. Jordan puts it up and in, and gets the and one. That was Timberlake Johnson with the and one. Timberlake Johnson misses the and one. And stuffed again by Belshner. And Southside student section cheering, I will believe a win, and Belshner with the slam. What a slam. We'll roll that back on the Anderson Heating and Cooling instant replay. Here it is again, the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay with Belshner with the slam. Jam in front of the student section. Cheering. They're going to win. Southside is going to likely come away with a victory, taking home the Reinhardt Baihei Arena trophy. As last year, Northside took it from Southside. Jumper good there from Shane Harris-Smith for the Legends. As subs coming in for South. Harris-Smith jump stops, gives it over to number 23, who puts up the bucket. Charlton with the bucket. Makes it 64-58, and other Belshner gets the bucket to fall, and that is final. It is 66-50. Southside victorious over the Northside Legends. Our final score from Northside High School, 66-50. Southside is victorious. Our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game is going to go to Javon Irby with 20 points on the night, 19 of those in that first half. An incredible performance by the Southside Archers and Javon Irby, as he is your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game. And Southside is going to be claiming the Reinhardt Baihei Arena Memorial Trophy in front of Northside fans. Final score, 66-50. South defeats North. I'm A North for Eric Hosmer. Have a great night.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.